Welcome back, Deadites and Ghost Speeders. If you're new to the channel, I am Old Head Gaming, and I've just returned home from seeing the very entertaining, weirdly hard to describe film Renfield. I don't know to call it a horror, a comedy, a romantic comedy. It's got a little bit of everything, and I'm not going to bring any spoilers, but I'm going to just try to tell you, is it worth your time? And let's be honest, if you haven't seen the trailer, you're probably not as interested, but the trailer definitely drew me in. Starring Nicholas Hoult as Renfield himself, the self-loathing, really wants to break out of a toxic relationship with Nicolas Cage's Dracula, of course, after meeting the heroic yet very firm in her convictions Awkwafina. And of course, last but not least, Ben Schwartz as the over-the-top douchebag son of a drug lord. It's a very entertaining film, and I think Nicholas Hoult might have found a niche that I didn't know that we actually needed. If you don't remember Nicholas Holt's 2013 Warm Bodies, here's a little clip.
Posture is terrible. I should stand up straighter. People would respect me more if I stood up straighter. What's wrong with me? I just want to connect. Why can't I connect with people? Oh, right. It's because I'm dead. I shouldn't be so hard on myself. I mean, we're all dead. This girl's dead. That guy's dead. That guy in the corner is definitely dead. These guys look awful.
He kind of brought the same feel to Renfield. Lost, unhappy with his life. He's not a zombie, but he is undead, so there was kind of like similarities I saw to both films throughout, and how one person kind of changed his perspective on how he wanted to live his life, and in this case as the manservant of Dracula. And Nicolas Cage is fantastic, completely over the top. Even for Nick Cage, he might be a bit over the top, and it made for a lot of entertaining dialogue. Now, I'm not going to spoil the movie for you. You're not going to see how it is. The first thing I will tell you, though, no end credit scene. So the moment they go to black, you are free to go. The second thing I'm going to tell you is one of three things. Is it A, worth seeing in the theater? B, wait for digital? Or C, just ditch this movie completely? I would go with see it in the theater. It's a lot of fun. The audience I saw it with on a 12/10 showing were thoroughly entertained, lots of laughs, really good action, and you know, it's so Evil Dead-esque in the way it approaches its action that you can't help but enjoy it. Limbs flying, blood everywhere. The final thing I will say about Renfield is don't go in with thinking it's a straight horror film, because if that's what you're looking for, you're not going to get it. It has got so much dark comedy throughout the entire film. I couldn't help but laugh. Even in the action sequences, they made for some really ridiculously over-the-top, funny types of kills, which are, if you have any kind of sense of humor in the macabre, of course, you're going to enjoy it. Awkwafina is very entertaining as the sidekick / love interest of Nicholas Holt's character. Even the group he commiserates with at the self-help group all have pretty entertaining scenes that would make for a very enjoyable time. Now, what I would classify this film, I have no clue at this point. Horror, comedy, romantic comedy is kind of a little bit of everything. It kind of just basically threw it all in the blender, mixed it up, poured it out, and added Nicolas Cage as an over-the-top Dracula. But if I have the choice, I would absolutely see it again in theaters. I would see it when it comes out on digital. I will gladly buy the film. It was definitely worth your hour and 40 minutes. And for the first time being in the back of the theater in a long time, I didn't regret a single second of it. The New Orleans setting is perfect for it. It's very majestic, but at the same time has that seedy underbelly that really makes for a perfect setting for a Dracula film, while at the same time giving that classic American feel and that fish out of water moments for Renfield as well as Dracula. So absolutely worth the time. Go see Renfield in theaters, now playing. Now, if you've seen it yourself, let me know what you think in the comments below. Did you enjoy the film? I'm not going to give it a star rating because that's what everyone does. I just want to tell you if it's worth your time or not. But I want to hear your thoughts as well. As always, thanks for watching, and later, mates.